Dr. Ortega. Dr. Ortega. And good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the W.T. Watson Center, home of the Muleriders, inside this afternoon's Great American Conference matchup between the Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene University and your Southern Arkansas University Muleriders. At this time, we would ask everyone, please rise, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem presented by the Riders Sound Band. Now, fans, it's time to meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. They're brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust with 4 locations in Magnolia. Farmers Bank and Trust here for you. First, the starters for the visiting Crimson Storm. A 6'2" grad student from Melbourne, Australia, number 5, Hannah Giddy. A 5'5" grad student from Harrow, Oklahoma, number 10, Katie King. A 5'9" junior from Shattuck, Oklahoma, number 14, Jenna Bay. A 5'9" sophomore from Weatherford, Oklahoma, number 20, Jordan Hoffman. And a 6-foot junior from Perth, Australia, number 23, Hannah Duncan. Southern Nazarene coached by head coach Trent May. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Southern Arkansas University Muleriders. A 5'7" senior from Plain Daly, Louisiana, number 1, Taquasia Chambers. A 5'6" senior from Leesville, Louisiana, number 10, Chloe Wilbanks. A 5'11" grad student from Suffolk, Louisiana, number 12, Addie Trimmy. A 6-foot senior from Salsa, Oklahoma, number 20, Crystal Ortiz. And a 5'4" junior out of Amity, number 22, Marley Bright. Coaching staff of the Muleriders, assistant coaches Serena Matthews, and the head coach of the Muleriders, Derek Matthews.
afternoon between Southern Arkansas University and Southern Nazarene University. Crystal Ortiz will jump it up in the center circle against 6'2" Hannah Giddy. Ortiz at 6 feet. As we're prepared to get this one going. The tip up, and it's controlled on second tip. Ortiz tipped it back, but there was a new player behind her, and Duncan, so they get first possession. Bring it right side to Duncan. Then into the paint. That's Giddy surrounded by 3 Lady Muleriders. They can take it back out. Now left. Coming right. With the dribble was Bay. Now give out top, then right back to Bay on the right wing. She lobs to Giddy. Giddy high in the paint. Will kick it out. Now down the left side. Hoffman stops and pops. It's no good. The board belongs to Tremmy. Eddie Tremmy will bring it up the floor for SAU as they were trying to deny a pass to Marley Bright. Wilbanks now front court, goes toward the right side. Bounce on a cut by Chambers, then to the left corner for a 3. Yes, for Addie Tremmy. So Addie gets the Lady Muleriders on the board first. 3-0 Southern Arkansas. Crimson Storm into the front court, working into the right corner. Now bringing out top. That's Hoffman. She'll give it to Giddy at the right elbow. Give right back behind her to Duncan. Duncan goes right as Giddy goes left. Takes the lob. High in the paint, left side. Dribbles in low, then puts it off the glass. Good. Giddy with her first 2 points of the afternoon. 3-2, Southern Arkansas on top. Marley with pressure in the backcourt by Katie King. Marley gets across the timeline, works left, now down the left side, and she was bumped by King as she got around King, and King slid her body into her. That'll be her first. SAU ball left baseline. Inbound on the left sideline. Wilbanks feeds in front of her to Chambers. Chambers goes right. Now down the paint. Runner off the bank. Won't fall, but got a foul as Quay Chambers is going to the free throw line for Southern Arkansas. The foul on Hannah Duncan. It's her first. It'll be 2 shots for Quay Chambers. The 8:24 mark of the first quarter. 3-2 now. Southern Arkansas with the lead in the early going. The first free throw is good for Quay. At the half, we'll have our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Full orthopedic services available at Magnolia Regional Medical Center with Dr. Kevin Rutter. Second free throw is also good. Makes it 5-2. Dr. Rutter specializes in joint repair, sports injury, and the comprehensive range of orthopedic surgical services. 235-3200 to make an appointment with Dr. Rutter. Top of the key at the Crimson Storm in to Duncan. She dribbles right, gives to Bay coming out. She'll lob it off to Giddy. Giddy, couple of dribbles, feeds to the left corner. Baseline drive, a missed layup, and the ball tipped, and it comes down to Tremmy. Tremmy clears it out to Bright. Right up the far side, going from my right to left. Now drives to paint, shovels up off the glass too hard, and the rebound to the Crimson Storm to Duncan, and she's tied up by Marley Bright. So it'll go to Southern Arkansas at their end on the right baseline. Bright to throw it in. Feeds Ortiz, right elbow. Shot good for Crystal Ortiz. It's at 7-2, Southern Arkansas. The Muleriders off to a good start now. Foul in the backcourt by Marley Bright. I knew better than to say that. When I say something good, something bad usually happens. She fouled Katie King, so Marley picked up her first foul. Now King into the front court, right side with the dribble. Comes back left, long lob to the left corner. That is Duncan, dribbles into the paint, and bounces back then to Giddy. Giddy dribbles down into the paint, looking for Cutter. Now throws out to King, going right to left. She'll bounce it back to Giddy at the top, 5 to shoot. Giddy with the dribble to the free throw line. Kicks out. They're going to have to take a long 3 out between the circles. And that shot by Jordan Hoffman is well short. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be SAU ball at the Crimson Storm end. 7-2 Southern Arkansas, 7:01 to play in the opening quarter. Inbound comes to Chloe Wilbanks. She'll bring it up the floor for SAU. Got a bump from Hoffman at midcourt. No whistle there. Kept possession. Goes right then left. Now bounce up to Bright. Marley works right. Now gives to Ortiz up top. 3 on the way. Came up short. Giddy clears for Snoop. She'll bring it up the floor herself. Stops up top. Gives back behind her to Duncan. Those two ladies both from Australia. Now top of the key, Day. Day dribbles down the right side. Puts it up on the run. It is no good. And Ortiz down with it for SAU. Wilbanks heads the other way. Again, a push from Hoffman at midcourt. Wilbanks down the left side. Now into the paint. Working her way down. Puts it off the window. Good. Chloe Wilbanks with her first 2. Makes it 9-2. Southern Arkansas. Snu into the front court. Out between the circles is Duncan. Bounces to Giddy just beyond the right elbow. One dribble, then a handoff to King coming out. Giddy went low. Now she comes back out for a screen. King goes left, gives left wing, then up high. Now to Giddy right of the paint. Ortiz putting on pressure. Giddy moving the paint with the dribble. Puts it off the window. Good. And Giddy's second bucket. 9-4, Southern Arkansas. In fact, Giddy has all of their points thus far. There's Chambers with about a 16-footer from the right side that goes down. 11-4 SAU. Snoop quickly into the front court. Feed to Giddy. Now toward the left corner. She'll throw it back out to Duncan. Now Giddy comes out for it. And the hands off. Bay on the left side with a dribble. Now into the paint. Fakes, then spins all the way around. Puts it up. No good. Ortiz clears. Gets it ahead to Wilbanks. Up the near side. Down the left side with the dribble. She'll bounce it back to Trimming. Just beyond the left elbow. She'll back it up a little bit. Now to Bright. Into the paint. Kicks back. That's Crystal. 3. Yes. Crystal Ortiz connects at the top of the key for SAU. Southern Nazarene will call a timeout. 14-4 Southern Arkansas. 4:41 to play. First quarter. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-through, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience. At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance ranked #1 for auto insurance in the Forbes 2024 World's Best Insurance Companies survey.
Find the award-winning service you need with Gary Don Farah in Magnolia.
Well, so far, Coach Matthews' idea about going smaller with Ortiz in the middle and having to make Giddy come out and play her defensively, so far it has been a success for SAU. Let's see if Southern Nazarene, with that timeout, will be successful in any changes they might make. Front court off to the right side. Crawford now up top. Now Giddy comes out for it. Looks to the cutters with the dribble now, and then coming out for it. King turns, shoots out top. It won't go. Ortiz clears, gives it off to Bright. Marley up the far side into the front court with the dribble. Give to Ortiz. 3 up top. That one came up short. And a loose ball, and it's run down by Chambers. Chambers down the paint with the dribble. Spin move, left hand, lay in, good for Quay Chambers. 4:05 to play in the first quarter. 16-4, Southern Arkansas. King penetration, trying to throw it up, but Chambers stole it. Chambers then dribbles off her leg, but she got it back. Gives left side to Trimming. Now up top once again, Chambers with the dribble behind a screen. Three good for Clay Chambers. 19-4, Southern Arkansas. Southern Nazarene had it batted back out of bounds by Marley Bright as Snow was trying to inbound. They're going to make some changes. They'll get Duncan back in. She took a short rest. She'll inbound in the backcourt. SAU with the backcourt pressure matching up. They get it inbound to King. King with pressure. Serenity go lightly in the game for SAU. She puts pressure on. Actually, that's Nyberg. Nyberg throws off right side to Crawford. Dribbles up top. Then a lob to Giddy beyond the right elbow. She gives it back. Top of the key. Driving down low and up off the glass. Shot won't go for Hoffman. It's out of bounds. The rebound off of a SNU player. So it'll be SAU ball. SAU up 19-4. 3:11 to play in this opening quarter. So far, nobody has scored for Southern Naz except for Hannah Giddy. She has 2 buckets. Nobody else has scored. Front court for SAU. Wilbanks with the dribble. Dribbles into the paint. Tries to go up from the reverse side with the left hand and draws the foul. That'll be Hoffman, Jordan Hoffman. Her first, 3rd team foul. Carly Gassaway will check in for Hoffman for the Crimson Storm. SAU inbounds right baseline. Go lightly to throw it in. Gives over to Ortiz out on the right wing. Now puts it to the floor. Dribbles down inside. Turn around, up and in for Crystal Ortiz. 21-4, Southern Arkansas. Here comes Snow, quickly right wing. Off to Crawford, drives right baseline. Layup attempt, no good. Got a foul going against SAU. That will be Serenity go lightly with her first. 2nd team foul. That was a shooting foul, so they will get 2 free throws here. To the line goes Jillian Crawford to shoot a pair. The first is good. Magnolia Family Medical Clinic, your full-service health care provider for all members of your family, ages birth through end of life. They accept patients by walk-in or with an appointment. Call 235-3555. Second free throw also good for Crawford. 21-6 SAU. Inbound backcourt, Wilbanks. Southern Naz is back there trying to deny the inbound. Wilbanks will bring it up with pressure from Gassaway. Front court works left side. Now going back right with the screen. Tees dribbles down low. They tried to double down on her, but she got away from that, gave it out to Chambers. Chambers on the wing right side. Ortiz gets in front of her. You trying to use her as a screen. Now she drives and kicks to the left corner. Cremmy out to go lightly. Left wing 3. Bounced across, no good. And Duncan down with it for the Crimson Storm. Ahead near sideline Crawford. Into the paint now with the dribble. Spin, shot partially blocked by Wilbanks. Go lightly, pulls it down. She's double teamed, but got it away to Wilbanks. Chloe front court for SAU. Down the paint, then throws off right side. That was knocked loose. Scramble for the loose ball. And going to try to get it is Wilbanks, but it went off her hands out of bounds. Trying to scoop it up there along the sideline, but it was like a hot potato. Couldn't get it picked up. Riley Stanford's going to check in for SAU for Eddie Trimming. 21-6, Southern Arkansas with the lead. Crimson Storm inbound in the backcourt. Go lightly, putting pressure on Nyberg, gets it into the front court. Now off right side as Gassaway works right to left. Lady Muleriders switched and go lightly, picked up her 2nd foul. So it'll be Snow ball inbound right side with 1:36 to go in the first quarter. That's the 4th team foul on SAU. Lob in, and then Crawford takes it back. Dribbles left, gives off to Gassaway. Up high to Giddy, and then she hit a cutter. That was Crawford, and Crawford laid it in. 21-8. Now Wilbanks for Southern Arkansas. Down the left side with the dribble. Down toward the corner now. Tries to go baseline. Double team there low. Wrap around, gets it out to go lightly. Now Chambers near the top. Now she'll dribble down into the paint. And she was hit going up, but she muscled it in with the left hand, and she's going to the line. Got foul on Bracy Nyberg. It is her first. So Chambers an opportunity to make this a three-point play. And give the Lady Muleriders their 24th point. It's in and out, though. And Smooth pulls down the board. 23-8 SAU. Right side, handoff over there to Gassaway. Gassaway drives, puts it off the glass. Good. Gassaway's 2. 23-10. Pressure backcourt on Serenity. Go Whiteley. Nyberg stays with her. She gets it into the front court, though. Picked up. Goes left over to Wilbanks. 20 to shoot. 33 on the shot clock. Now driving Wilbanks. Down the left side, wraparound pass to the right corner. That's Stanford, a 3, went long. And Ortiz crashed in from behind on the boards, and she's going to be whistled for her first foul. Eddie Trimmy's going to get back in the game for SAU. Ortiz will come out. That's the 15th foul on SAU, so that will be 2 shots for Hannah Giddy for Southern Nazarene. First free throw short, no good. Hannah Giddy, 6'2", post player, grad student from Melbourne, Australia. She missed them both. Chambers pulls it down for SAU. Long pass up to Stanford. Left side with the dribble. Picks up, gives back to Chambers. Chambers trying to come right with the dribble. Donna Brockman in the game. Now Chambers dribbles in low, turns off the glass. Good for Quay Chambers. 2 seconds. Now a long one from the backcourt. It bounced off the glass and hit the rim, but fell away no good. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 23-10, Southern Arkansas. 25-10, I'm sorry. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
If you're like most Americans, you spend over 8 hours a week in your car. So naturally, you want to be satisfied with its performance. That's why you need to know about Spittler Tire and Auto. Folks around here have been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for over 17 years. They have 10 service bays to handle all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, trust the experts at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Car dealerships are not the same. Hi, Jim Golden with Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden. The difference is we consider our customers part of our family, and families take care of each other. There's no such thing as an unhappy customer when you do business with us. And if you have a problem, we have a problem, and we're going to fix it. That's just how we do business at Jim Golden Ford Lincoln. Come see what it's like to buy from family. I'm Jim Golden, and I'll guarantee you'll like it. Come see for yourself what we say at Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden, where the dealer makes the difference.
SAU ladies smoking in that first quarter. 67% from the field, 10 out of 15, including 3 out of 7 from 3. Snoo 4 for 11 overall. Did not take a 3. They're 36% from the field. Each team had 2 free throws in that first quarter. SAU out-rebounding Southern Nazarene 9-3. Snoo has not gotten any offensive rebounds. Southern Nazarene inbounds at midcourt to start the second quarter. They're going from out left to right. Give off, right wing. That's Crawford there. She gives to Giddy at the right elbow. Brockman tried to reach around to deny the pass or steal it. She's whistled for her first foul. Crimson Storm ball, right baseline at their end. It will be Duncan throwing it in into the right corner to King. Gives it out top now. Now into Giddy. Giddy up off the glass, no good. Chambers pulls it down. Coming the other way. Ahead it goes to go Whiteley. Down into the paint. Ooh, she tried to dribble between 2 Snoo players, and it was taken away. They bring it into the front court. Down the right side, now kick, then top of the key. With the drive into the paint, Crawford pulls up and scores. 25-12. Lightly fouled in the backcourt. Actually, the second foul was called. She ran into her first with the body, and then got called on the reach, and that's when Golightly went down. So it's SAU ball in the backcourt. Gives to Chambers, brings it into the front court. Stops and pops top of the key. It came up short, and Crimson Storm come away with the rebound. Front court to the left side. They'll work it right. Give off there to Nyberg, I think. She's got her hair over her number. Now Giddy after the working it left, it went back to Giddy. Now King at the top of the key. Drives, puts it off the window, no good. Rebound Southern Arkansas. Chambers down the right side, front court. And she lays it up and in. Her 15th point. Crimson Storm quickly up the floor. Crawford out top. A lob to Giddy, then a kick to the corner. Three right corner. Goes in for Genevieve. 27-15. Well, SAU's got to withstand this run by Southern Nazarene, and now an offensive foul called on SAU. On Serenity Golightly. That is Serenity. It's her third, I think. So it will be Snoo ball in the backcourt. Yeah, that's Serenity's third foul. King dribbles to the free throw line, throws back right. Crawford now into the paint, got away with the travel and puts it in. They do that all the time and they never call it in the Great American Conference. They stop their dribble, then they take another step, and Snoo does it all the time, and they never get called for a travel. 27-17. Left side, Wilbanks had it knocked loose on a double team. Long pass ahead to King. Drives down the right side, off the window, no good. Offensive rebound, and we got a jump ball. So it'll be Southern Arkansas ball, as that's the way the arrow is pointing. Into the game comes Quay Chambers for SAU to replace Riley Stanford. Here comes Bright into the front court. It's right to left. Down the left side, Wilbanks had it stripped, goes out of bounds. We're going to say that Wilbanks touched it after it was knocked loose, out of bounds on Wilbanks. Going to be Southern Naz ball. Front court, oh, there's a travel. No whistle on Crawford as she took two steps before the dribble. Inside, miss by Giddy. And SAU controls. Chambers into the front court. Drives into the paint. Throws it to the corner. Wilbanks, left corner three. Won't go. Ortiz the rebound. Dribbles, turn around underneath. Shot no good. And we got a whistle against Southern Naz. That will be Hannah Giddy. That is her first foul. And to the line for SAU goes Ortiz. 6:36 to play in the second quarter. The first free throw good. Every game we spotlight a Mulerider. Join us at halftime for our Bodcall Bank Mulerider Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people. 3 locations to serve you: Magnolia, Stamps, and Texarkana. Ortiz hits both free throws, 29-17. Here comes Snoo, front court King. Dribbles right, now throws to Bay coming out high. She throws it in low to Giddy. Giddy got on. She took 3 steps without a dribble, and then don't call it travel. She took at least 2 steps back and shot a layup, and they didn't blow their whistle not once. That's big-time travel. They will not call a travel on Southern Nazarene in this conference. Ball knocked loose from Will Banks. Now picks it up, brings it into the front court. Snow travels all the stinking time, and they don't call it. That ball knocked loose at midcourt. We got a foul going after the loose ball, and it's going to be called on Chloe Wilbanks of SAU. So Southern Nazarene ball on the left sideline. Well, Snow hadn't been doing it. They hadn't been playing well enough, I guess, so the officials thought they'd help them out. Inbound to King out on the left wing. She goes left to right with the dribble. Now lobs it in low, and there's the foul. They got no problem calling a foul on SAU, I guarantee you. So that's on Chloe Wilbanks. It's her second. Coach Matthews is about had enough of it, too, and I don't blame him. And coach is calling a timeout. Timeout Southern Arkansas with 5:56 to play in the second quarter. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
At the UAMS Health Family Medical Center in Magnolia, you have access to health care services from the state's only academic medical center through their convenient location in Magnolia. They offer a wide range of primary care services, from annual exams and preventive care to treatment of sudden illnesses, helping you manage ongoing conditions and more. And with convenient hours, you can get personalized primary care close to home. Call UAMS Health Family Medical Center at 870-234-7676 to schedule your appointment.
Bring in the new year with Chambliss & Davis Family Practice. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Monday through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. Chambliss & Davis are accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Remember, being healthy means being happy, and this new year, you deserve a little happiness. Stay healthy and happy with Chambliss & Davis Family Practice.
Winning in sports is about calling the right play, followed by flawless execution. If you need a hotel in Magnolia, the right play is to call Holiday Inn Express. Then their team will execute your stay with a clean, comfortable room, fresh, hot breakfast with healthy options, and access to their fitness center and Wi-Fi, along with +1 reward points for your stay. Call the right play for your visiting friends and associates. Call the Holiday Inn Express in Magnolia.
Matthews at the time I talking with one of the officials. They just will not call a travel on Southern Nazarene, I'm telling you. Right baseline, Snow will inbound. Hoffman throws it into the corner to King. She fires back to her, and a foul on Southern Arkansas. That's the third foul on Chloe Wilbanks, all 3 coming in this quarter. You know, we go other places and they get home cooking with the officials. We never get home cooking. What's the deal with that? Never. First free throw for Hoffman is good. Hoffman's got one more on its way and good. Makes them both. 29-19 now. Southern Arkansas with the lead. So SAU's got Go Lightly with 3 fouls, Wilbanks with 3 fouls, and Bright with 2 fouls. Snoo's got hardly anything. Nobody with more than 1. And there's only 5 players with 1. That's for both quarters. Inbound to Chambers in the backcourt. Up the floor she comes with Crawford.
There you go! That's the same one!
Drive down the right side, Chambers, and glory, glory. They called a foul on Southern Nazarene on Jillian Crawford. That's her first. Right baseline, Marley Bright will throw it in for SAU. And underneath Chambers. Chambers cut the left baseline, took the pass and laid it in. 31-19. Southern Arkansas on top. Here comes King now into the front court. So the Crimson Storm comes to the right side. Marley's got to be careful not to pick up a third foul. Give top of the key. That's Crawford. Off to Giddy. Giddy wrap around back in there. And now another foul on SAU. But that's on Addie Trimmy. That might have actually been a foul. She reached from behind. So Crawford goes to the line for Southern Naz with 5:18 to play. First half. (31 to 20). Another for Crawford. No good. Rebound Stanford for SAU. Chambers now to Bright. Bright into the front court. She goes left to right. Started down the right side, now backs it up. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Bright with the dribble into the paint, puts it up. Ooh, it hung on the rim and fell away. No good. Crimson Storm pull it down. It was King with the rebound inside. Throws off left wing. Bay feeds down to Giddy. All an SAU player has to do is breathe on a Southern Nazarene player. And that little short lady referee will call a foul every time. She's the same one that I think the game last week, she called seemed like about 15 illegal screens on SAU. So Giddy's at the line for Southern Nazarene. It's the first. And the second is good. Can't blame Southern Nazarene. They're going to do what the officials let them get away with. And officials pretty much let them get away with whatever they want. Up the floor comes Chambers, far side, into the front court with the dribble. Out on the right wing. Now in underneath Chambers. Chambers off the window too high. Came out left side, and Hoffman front court now for Snu after the rebound. Into the paint, Crawford. Crawford misses, and Chambers rebounds, stripped from her. We got a foul. A foul called on Crawford of Southern Nazarene. That is her second personal on Crawford. 14 foul on the Crimson Storm here in the second quarter. Chambers will bring it the other way for SAU after the inbound. With the dribble now, top of the key, bounce off there to Ortiz. Crystal with the dribble down the left side, gets it in low, turns, shot blocked by Giddy, but the loose ball ends up in the hands of Stanford, and knocked away from her, and then up and in. I think that was Crystal. Scored inside. 33-20. King front court, right side, now goes left, then down the paint, and she hits the lay-in. Katie King with the two. 33-24. Chambers now for SAU, headed the other way. It's a dribble up top. On the left side, picks up, kicks back. Ortiz three up top. Yes, sir. Crystal Ortiz connects. 36-24. Now front court is Hoffman. Takes it right wing. Now comes out top with the dribble. Bounce off there to Giddy. Giddy backs up, then throws right. That's King. King runner bounced over the rim and drops. 36-26. Marley Bright. Get it to her in the backcourt. She'll go one-on-one with King. Across the timeline, and there's the foul on Katie King. Well, about the only way that they're finally starting to make a call or two against Southern Nazarene, but it took a lot of talking from Coach Matthews to get them to try to, call this a little fairly. At the line is Marley Bright to shoot two for SAU, as SAU is in the bonus. 37-26 after she hits the first of 2 free throws. Now the second, got that too. 38-26, Southern Arkansas. To the front court is Nyberg. Hands to Hoffman, bringing it out. Giddy's got it now, right elbow. Kicks back behind her, back to Nyberg. Nyberg drives toward the bucket. Runner off the bank, no good. She had Chambers backpedaling. Quay picks up the foul. It's her first. So 2 shots coming here for the Crimson Storm. That was a good call. That was a foul. Bay at the line for the Crimson Storm. This is the first of 2 free throws. Every game we spotlight a Mulerider. Join us at halftime for our Bicall Bank Muleriders Spotlight. Bicall Bank, local people. Serving you in Magnolia, Stamps, and Texarkana. Second free throw, good for Bay. 38-27. Right backcourt, gives off to Chambers. Quay, front court, far side. Down the right side she goes, gets in close, up off the bank. Oh, they called a travel. That referee is horrible. I mean, she is horrible. That little female referee, she's got to find another hobby. She just has no business officiating a basketball. She called a travel on Quay Chambers. They don't call a foul. They don't call a travel on Snoo when they don't even dribble and take steps. But her take a half step after the dribble on a drive, and they call her for a travel. That's terrible. Down the left side, Nyberg feeds in low, left to the paint, now across, then out top, back around to the left side to Crawford. Feeds in Giddy, kicks to the left corner. Nyberg's 3 won't go. Bay ran it down. Give left wing, now up top Crawford. Crawford started to drive, now backs up, throws in, and it's knocked away by Trimmy as they tried to go inside to Giddy. Now Marley Bright for SAU brings it the other way into the front court with the dribble. Down the left side, pick up, throw back. That's Chambers. She drives the paint. Runner off the bank. Good. It should be a foul. Let's see if she decides to call it a travel. Nope, they're going to call a foul. Okay, foul on Jenna Bay. Chance for a 3-point play for Quay Chambers. So Quay hits the 2 and shoot one more at the line. At the half, got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming your way. Free throws good. 41-27. Court Snoog. Out top is Duncan. Bounces to Giddy to the right of the right elbow. She gives it out. Trying to drive and can't, gives it out. Now Hoffman takes it back on the wing. Then up to Nyberg. Lobs into Giddy. Dribbles low. Missed the lay-in. Got it back though. That dribbles out left of the paint. Throws it out to the corner. They'll clear it up top. Hoffman down the paint. Got around a couple of defenders. And Jordan Hoffman scored the 2. 41-29. Now Chambers, pressure from Crawford as she comes into the front court. On down the paint, and she was hit by Chambers. There was a foul called. It's going to be before the shot. Doesn't matter. They're in the bonus. So Jillian Crawford picks up her 3rd foul. All coming in this quarter. At the line, Quay Chambers shoots 2. 51.4 seconds in the second quarter. At the MRMC Primary Care Clinic, you always feel like family. Dr. Neil and Becky Pierce treat patients of all ages and specialize in wellness checks and illness recovery. Call for an appointment at 235-3550. Listen at the half for our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Both free throws are good for Quay Chambers. Makes it 43-29. Nyberg up the floor for Snu down the right side. Draws a double team. Gives back top of the key to Duncan. Work it left, then down low. Back to Duncan, top of the key, and she connects on a three-pointer. 43-32. Chambers takes the inbound in the backcourt up the floor. She counts. Going to hold it for the last shot. The shot clock is off. 15 seconds. Chambers out on the floor, right side. Pulls down. Step back. Now bounce to Brockman. Backing down in the paint. And Brockman whistled for a travel. A turnover. They got it into her. She lost her balance. I think she was trying to lean back on the defensive player who moved. Nyberg up the near side into the front court. Working left. Kicks back for a three, and it goes right before the buzzer. So that was a very costly turnover at the SAU end that allowed them enough time to come down the floor and hit that three-pointer. So 43-35, Southern Arkansas with the lead at the half, but it's been cut to single digits. Cut to 8, 43-35 SAU. This is Mulerider basketball.
Hey guys, Lucas Cheatham here. Kick off the new year with the new you. My mom, Christy, and her team at Health Quest Therapy want to help you feel your best while knocking down those new year resolutions. Health Quest Therapy offers one-on-one care, dry needling, speech therapy, LSVT Big, physical therapy, and more. Stop by 1515 East Main Street or visit healthquesttherapy.net. New year means it's time for a new you. Stop by Health Quest Therapy today.
Keith & Company Realty in Magnolia is here to assist you with all your real estate needs. Keith & Company Realty strive to treat every client as family and give you the best experience possible. They have experience in residential, commercial, land, and appraisals. Have a question? Are you ready to make the next transaction? Or maybe you just need a refill on your coffee. Their agents are waiting to speak with you and to help. Visit online at keithandcompanyrealty.com to view listings or follow them on Facebook. Keith & Company Realty, 636 East North Street in Magnolia, 870-299-0128. Magnolia Travel Center is the only homegrown fuel stop in Magnolia and offers premium non-ethanol gas, great for ATVs, boats, lawnmowers, and other small engines. They also offer off-road diesel. These fueling options are offered at your convenience, night or day, 7 days a week, and are located on the last two fueling bays in the back of the store. Endless breakfast options, daily lunch specials, the Flavor Shot Fountain Center, salads, pizzas, and more. Lower prices with a local feel. It's Magnolia Travel Center. Full menus available on magnoliatravelcenter.com.
Welcome back. It's halftime. Southern Arkansas ladies up 43-35 over the Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene. And welcome to our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Injuries, surgeries, many illnesses often require physical therapy as part of the healing process. At the MRMC Physical Therapy Center, they specialize in getting you back on your feet and into your normal routine. Ask your healthcare provider about your physical therapy needs and ask for the MRMC Physical Therapy Center. So again, 43-35, Southern Arkansas ladies with the lead at the half. We're going to be joined here by Coach Mark Rutledge, head men's coach at Southern Arkansas University. Coach, your guys were just downright pumped up out here on the on the shoot around, which they pretty much always are.
Yes, man. Great group. That's why there's never any fear. They work really hard. They're together. They bring energy and effort to every single practice, every single workout, everything that we do, man. So yeah, that's just daily. That's game day too. But that's every day with this group, man. Proud of those guys.
This team, this is another game, kind of like we said with the Oklahoma Baptist game on Thursday. Was way back, beginning of the conference schedule, back over in Oklahoma. So it seemed like it was a long time ago.
Yes,
back on December 5th. I guess it was your first conference game. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and again, kind of like that Oklahoma Baptist, you got payback on your mind.
Yeah, definitely. We're coming against a really good team, number one in the conference right now, and they're well coached. Man, Coach B.J. Foster does a great job. We're excited to play, though. We're a totally different team than we were at that time, and it's always better to play at home, and we love playing at home. So we're excited for this game.
Yeah, well, I guess the one big difference that you got a healthy CJ.
Yes.
CJ was he just got back, didn't he, at that point, so he wasn't, probably still didn't have his legs under him.
Yeah, I think that was his second game back, and we were still working him into the mix, and we had a different type of rotation at that time. We were playing a lot more guys, and we're just shortening it up right now. We're a little more sharp right now, a little more put together, a little more polished, but so is Snoop. So, it's gonna take a lot of heavy sledding for us today, but we're excited for the challenge.
You talk about changing things up. You've kind of changed some things up lately. You have seen some guys out there that maybe getting some more minutes. So you're an equal opportunity coach.
Yes, you can always earn playing time. That's what I say with my guys. And honestly, that's just something that I wanted as a player, and I really respected on teams that I played on. You want guys to be engaged every day in practice, and you want them to actually feel like they have a real chance to contribute in the game. And really, everyone contributes every single day because those guys that even aren't getting in the game are challenging our starters in practice every single day. But, we saw some major minutes from Zach Pennington, and we saw major minutes from Marcus Rogers. And the thing is, those young men, just like everybody else on the team, have worked daily, have always been ready, and they were prepared for their opportunity on Thursday. But, that's just the culture. That's the culture. Same with the guys that didn't play as much on Thursday. They're prepared for an opportunity today, and they could get it.
Well, one game you go out, this guy may have a cold hand. This guy may have a cold hand, but
exactly.
You got some guys on the bench that may have hot hands.
Exactly.
I guess you don't know unless you
don't know, right? You don't know unless you test it out. So, that's how we play. We play team basketball offensively. We play with each other. So, it could be anybody's night, any given night. It's great to have CJ Ray, but it could also be BJ's night one night, Ant's night one night, and that's just a testament. Christian Caldwell, Rashad Bishop. But that's just a testament to their talent and their buy-in. Et cetera, right.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Well, good luck today.
Sir.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Go get them. Thank you. Coach Mark Rutledge joining us here at halftime. Again, men, right after this ladies game, we are at halftime of ladies action with Southern Arkansas up 43-35. The SAU ladies were up by as much as 17 points in this game. At 21-4, they were up by 17. They were up again, I think, by 17. Where was that? It was a little. Anyway, they've had a big lead. SNU is kind of eating their way back into this game. So we definitely have a battle going on between Southern Arkansas and Southern Nazarene. Could go anywhere in the second half. In the first half, Southern Naz, SAU was red hot early. Southern Naz not so much, but they have stepped up, and Southern Arkansas kind of fell off a little bit. Each team shot 50% second quarter, but problem is SNU got 16 opportunities, and the SAU ladies only got 10. And Southern Nazarene went to, SAU ended up going to the free throw line quite a bit there in that second quarter as well. It seemed like that the officials kind of tried to even things out a little bit as we got a little more on into the second quarter. The personal fouls called, there have been 13 against Southern Arkansas and 11 against Southern Nazarene, in case you are keeping score on that. The problem with that for SAU is that a couple of their point guard, Serenity Golightly, their backup point guard, has 3 fouls. Chloe Wilbanks got a start today also, and she sometimes plays point guard, depending on who's on the floor. She's got 3 fouls. And Marley Bright, who starts at point guard, has 2 fouls. So SAU, and plus Crystal Ortiz has 2 fouls for SAU. So any and all of those could really create some issues in the second half. Scoring-wise, Southern Arkansas led by Quay Chambers. She has 19 points, 6 boards in the first half for the Lady Muleriders. 14 points for Crystal Ortiz. She's got 5 boards. So those are the 2 leading scorers and the 2 leading rebounders on this SAU squad today. Addie Tremmy with 6 points, 2 points for Chloe Wilbanks, and 2 points for Marley Bright. So pretty much almost all, not all, but quite a bit of the scoring coming from just two people in Quay Chambers and Crystal Ortiz. Southern Nazarene led in the first half by Jillian Crawford. She had 10. Jordan Hoffman with 7 points. Hannah Giddy scored 6. 5 points for Carly Gassaway, 4 for Katie King, and 3 for Jenna Bay. Southern Arkansas up 43-35 at the half. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Want fast service and quality care by a trusted team of professionals? Then make your next medical appointment with SAU alum Anita Burleson, APN, and the team at Noble Primary Care, 1000 North College Avenue, El Dorado. They offer routine and specialized family health care, on-site DOT physicals, drug screenings, weight loss, and more. Their team does it all. Most insurance is accepted, including Medicare and Medicaid. Follow Noble on Facebook. Fast service, quality care, while cheering for the SAU Muleriders. And that's Noble.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. The nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com. Southern Medical Group welcomes the newest member to their expert team, nurse practitioner Haley Quintana. Haley sees all patients, no matter the age, during the hours of 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Most insurances are accepted. Southern Medical Group has you covered no matter the health issue, from allergies and colds to DOTs and screenings. Stop by 211 East Stadium Street in Magnolia or call 870-234-5995. Southern Medical Group, our family taking care of yours. The Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington on the Magnolia Square, is your place for steaks, soups, salads, burgers, quesadillas, and their legendary baked potatoes. Owners Jonathan and Terry Orr welcome you, your friends, and family to make a short stop for great food, good sports, and an amazing atmosphere. Cheer on your favorite team while catching a game on the big screens, or say cheers to your favorite people at the bar. Follow the Corner Clubhouse for daily updates and specials on Facebook. Local food, local sports, and local people. Swing by the Corner Clubhouse on the Magnolia Square today.
Welcome back on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. It's time for our Muleriders Spotlight, brought to you by Call Bank, 125 North Jackson in Magnolia, 307 Thomas Street, Stampsand, 3625 Richmond Road in Texarkana. Call Bank serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Call Bank, a local bank, local people. Enjoy the benefits of hometown banking at Call Bank. In the spotlight, Darren Vest on the SAU men's track and field team. He is involved in throws, and he's 6'3", 245. He's a big fella. He's out of Camden, I think Camden, Harmony Grove. Yeah, he's from Camden. So Camden, Harmony Grove, East Camden. Camden Harmony Grove School is where he went. Lettered 3 years in track and field. Was one-time district champion, one-time district runner-up. And other than track, he enjoys hunting, fishing, working out. Not working, but working out. And hanging out with his friends and traveling. Most memorable moment in sports, winning the 2024 Region 16 meet for AAU. Favorite food is Mexican. Interesting fact about himself, says he's a firefighter, also is an only child. The person he admires most, he says, is Michael Phelps, because he overcame his battle with mental health and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. Chose Southern Arkansas because he said it felt like home to me. Majoring in sports management, coaching. After graduation, wants to coach track and field and start his own track club. And what excites him the most about becoming a Mulerider, meeting all the new people and being on a bigger stage. And he says, human interest story, we are a family of firefighters. I'm assuming he's talking about his personal family. So again, in our spotlight, Darren Vest from East Camden on the SAU men's track and field team And again, our Muleriders Spotlight of Service, the Bot Call Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. By the way, SAU baseball also, they lost yesterday 14-4. They're playing in the Mike Dugan Invitational in Hot Springs. Got beat yesterday by 14-4. And today they're playing Arkansas Fort Smith. They are right now in the bottom of the fourth inning, no score. In that game, looks like a pitcher's duel so far. SAU with 2 hits and Arkansas Fort Smith with 1. SAU softball, yeah, I know. I've already said it multiple times. Softball yesterday 1-2. Congratulations to Coach Jason Anderson. The second win yesterday was his 400th win. So congratulations to Coach Jason Anderson and the Lady Muleriders softball team. And they'll be playing again today, too. They're playing down in Louisiana, down in South Louisiana. They're playing at 3:30 today. So you can follow that. They got live stat links at MuleriderAthletics.com. Second half coming up. This is Mulerider basketball.
The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place are located in the heart of Magnolia. Wentworth offers award-winning services. Their cottages are homes large enough to comfortably accommodate 12 elders with private rooms and complete baths surrounding a shared living room, open kitchen, dining area, and spa. They recognize the importance of performing their jobs with compassion and providing comfort physically, spiritually, and emotionally. The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place. Visit cottagesofwentworthplace.com.
Tired of living with joint pain? Say hello to a brighter future with joint replacement surgery at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. The Mako Smart Robotic System is the latest breakthrough in orthopedic surgery. This advanced technology ensures precision and personalized care for every patient. Dr. Kevin Rutter and his team can create a surgical plan tailored to your unique anatomy. That means faster recovery times and improved outcomes. Take the first step towards a pain-free life today. Call 870-235-3200 or visit mrmcjointcare.com.
So we go into the second half here at Southern Arkansas University in the ladies' game between SAU and Southern Nazarene, and SAU with an 8-point advantage, 43-35. Southern Nazarene will get first possession in the second half. Inbound into the backcourt. That's King, their point guard there. Works it to the right side, gives to Giddy there, and she brings it out to Hoffman at the top. Now over to the right wing with the pass, but away from the ball. Got a foul going against Jillian Crawford. That is her first of this quarter. It's her fourth of the game, I think. I'm going to double check that, but that's what I got on my score sheet. Front court, Bright, left to right. Continues her dribble. She's got Giddy out there guarding her. Giddy at 6'2", and Marley at 5'4". Now into Chambers. Chambers down low, and just too much indecision there. Too long in the paint, a 3-second violation going against SAU. I don't know. I guess Quay was looking to pass it off there. Coach said last game, they said, sometimes you just got to tell Quay, shoot the ball. She's a good player. Give down low. Giddy travels all over the place. No whistle. Give off right side to Duncan. Out of the corner, then back in low to Giddy. Giddy kicks out to the right corner, and now we got a 3-second violation at the other end on Hannah Giddy. Didn't call the travel. They did finally call the 3 seconds on her. 9:06 to play, third quarter, 43-35. SAU going from my left to right here in the second half. Bright top of the key off a screen from Ortiz. Dribbles right. Looks for help. Now tried to bounce it off. The pass was underthrown, but slapped right back at Marley. Marley picks up her dribble. Tried to hand to Wilbanks. Ball knocked loose, but the SNU player tipped it back to Chloe. She drives down the left side. Now back right into the paint, then kicks right to Marley. Into the paint, free throw line. Reaches under for a shovel shot. It was no good. Didn't hit the rim. It's a shot clock violation on SAU. And just to show you that that should be called traveling both ways, Marley in my opinion, traveled there. She stopped her dribble and then looked like she took a couple steps there as she tried to lean in for a shot. Got a whistle away from the ball and a foul going against Southern Nazarene. That foul on Jordan Hoffman. That will be her second team foul on the Crimson Storm. Coach Matthews wants a timeout. 8:23 to play, third quarter, 43-35 SAU. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
It's mighty hard to resist an odor of Domino's Loaded Tots. You have your choice of 3 different mouth-watering toppings. There's Domino's Cheddar Bacon Loaded Tots with the perfect combo of gooey cheese and crisp bacon. Or how about Domino's Philly Cheesesteak Loaded Tots? Or last but not least, Domino's Melty 3 Cheese Loaded Tots covered with a blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and provolone cheese, plus Alfredo sauce. Add some Loaded Tots to your next Domino's order. Order online or on the Domino's app and earn Piece of the Pie rewards.
Are you looking for a bank that feels like home? Since 1906, Farmers Bank & Trust has proudly served Columbia County. We're committed to building strong communities and lasting relationships because to us, you're more than just a customer, you're part of our family. Whether it's a savings or checking account for your child's future or a loan to grow your small business, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and come home to Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank & Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Still where we were at the half, 43-35, Southern Arkansas. Coach Matthews calls an early timeout here. He wanted to maybe change some stuff up a little bit there. Neither team has scored thus far in the second half. SAU will inbound at the Crimson Storm end. Chambers to throw it in, does to Wilbanks. She comes back for it. Now back to Marley Bright. Marley will bring it up the floor as they clear out, let her come into the front court. Giddy is out there defending her. Pick up dribble, Marley bounces to Wilbanks coming out. Down the left side, drives in, layup attempt. No good. Offensive foul called on Chloe Wilbanks, and that's going to be number 4 on Chloe. Coach Matthews talking with the official about that. Couldn't tell whether she was set or not. You can have a play like that where somebody drives and makes contact with a defensive player, and you can have 10 different officials calling it. You might have 5 call it one way, 5 the other. Nobody calls it the same. Out top is Hoffman. Hoffman gives off right wing. Now Giddy gives to Bay. Bay off to King. Penetration, then kick back to Bay at the top. 8 to shoot. Goes right, gives to the right corner. 3 there is good for Hannah Duncan. 43-38. Here comes SAU, front court, top of the key. Marley Bright coming right. Picks up her dribble out on the right wing. Now Chambers comes over. She's able to bounce it off to her. Ortiz comes out, takes the pass at the right elbow, backs her way down, turns, puts it up, draws the contact. Shot doesn't go, but Crystal's going to go to the free throw line. Fouled by Katie King. That'll be her 4th foul. So 2 shots for Crystal Ortiz for Southern Arkansas. Ortiz giving the ball. Her first free throw good. After the game, Domino's post-game show coming your way. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's, including all of their one-topping pizzas on any of Domino's 5 crusts. Second free throw good as well. 45-38 SAU. Snoo front court, went right. Now bring it out. Give to Bay, top of the key. Bounces to Giddy. Right of the right elbow. Bounce pass inside. Chambers broke it up. Got it over to Bright. Marley brings it into the front court for SAU. Dribbles top of the key. Works her way down into the paint. Looks to kick back out, and boy, that's a quick 3-second call. Marley stopped and was going to pass the ball back out. That's a quick count. That is a very quick count. So 3 seconds called on Marley. Crawford brings it into the front court for Southern Naz. Dribble right to left between the circles, lob to Giddy. Giddy out at the three-point arc, now gives to her right. Down the left side with the dribble. Addie Trimmy got a piece of it, knocked it loose, but she got it back, got it to the corner, and a three-pointer good there for Bay. Jenna Bay connects, makes it 45-41. Chambers down the right side at the SAU end. And as she tries to drive in, a foul whistled on Jordan Hoffman. Hoffman with her third personal foul. They got SAU's got Will Banks with 4. Right lobbed into Ortiz, Crystal Ortiz. And she put it to the floor to drive in and is whistled for a foul. Or a travel, rather. So the Nazarene has King with 4 fouls and Crawford with 3. Nobody else with more than 2. Right to left. Crawford lobs down. In low, left to the paint. A reach from behind. Marley Bright tried to reach in and strip it. Oh, they didn't call it on Marley. They called it on Stanford on the other side. That's Riley Stanford's first foul. The Snoo inbounds from the left baseline. I thought they were going to call that on Marley. Marley was reaching from outside, but didn't make contact. There's a travel inside for Southern Nazarene. Again, no call. They do not call travels on Southern Nazarene. And Hoffman traveled all day, and the officials will not call it. Hoffman's at the line, shooting 2 for Southern Nazarene. And her first is good. That foul was on Riley Stanford. Right? Second free throw good as well. Makes it 45-43, so the SAU lead is cut to 2. Driving Bright at the SAU end. Able to get it out to Tremmy. Right corner 3. Good for Addie Tremmy. 48-45. Snoo front court, right to left. Give to Hoffman at the top. Dribbles down the left side. Picks up. Kicks back to Giddy. Now off out there. Now feed back into the paint. Crawford put it to the floor, and was that another 3-second? I think that's another 3-second. They got some quick 3-second counts. They are fast. They're Marley Bright brings front court for SAU. I thought that was a quick count there at that end. It was also a quick count at the SAU end earlier. So they don't believe in 3 seconds. They believe in counting to 3, and they count too fast. Chambers misses at the free throw line. Bright, after Bay got the rebound, Bright reached in trying to steal it, knocked it loose, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Southern Naz. Timeout on the floor with 4:49 to play third quarter. 48-43, Southern Arkansas. This is Mulerider basketball.
Hey guys, I'm Tom Sawyer, and I want to invite you to discover the difference of banking the Bodcall way. Whether you're starting a summer project, cruising the lake in your new boat, or trying to stay on top of your finances, our team is here to help. With our convenient online and mobile banking, you can manage your finances from anywhere, even by the pool. Visit us today in Stamps, Magnolia, or Texarkana. Bodcall Bank, for what's ahead.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. I'm Faith Armstrong. If you worry about your safety or your loved ones, Columbia County Ambulance Service would like you to know about CareLink. CareLink provides an instant link to emergency response every minute, every day. The standard version provides protection surrounding the home, and a mobile unit offers protection anywhere. The area covered includes Columbia, Hempstead, Nevada, Ouachita, Lafayette counties, and Claiborne Parish. Call Columbia County Ambulance today to schedule your installation.
And Gregory with you from Southern Nazarene, or from Southern Arkansas University, from the W.T. Watson Athletic Center. Second half action. We got 4:49 left in the third quarter. After the game, we're going to name our People's Bank Player of the Game. Before you lock in a mortgage rate online, talk to People's Bank first. People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans for a new home purchase and refinancing, and People's Bank makes it so easy by being with you every step of the way. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Snew into the front court, off on the right wing, now bounce down to Giddy. She kicks back to the wing. A fake, then a drive. Hoffman inside, layup is good, and she will go to the line. So a chance for a three-point play with 4:34 to play in this third quarter. Jordan Hoffman with her 11th point, now 12th as she makes the free throw. Marley Bright up the floor for Southern Arkansas. It's a two-point game, 48-46. Right wing Chambers at the SAU end. Comes out with a screen. And an illegal screen is called on Crystal Ortiz. Wow. This is just... Now they're going to call a technical foul on Coach Matthews. Officiating in the Great American Conference women's game has reached a new low. They are... So, technical foul on Coach Matthews. So they... And usually when they call a technical foul on a coach for griping about a call, it's usually because they screwed up the call. That's usually the situation, and that was the situation there. He made the wrong call. He called an illegal screen on Crystal Ortiz. The SNU player just flat ran into her, and they called an illegal screen on Ortiz. And coach was upset, and he got whistled for a technical. First free throw good. Second free throw is good as well. I don't know if anybody in the GAC office ever reviews any of these games, but they certainly need to. We have had some really bad crews here in Magnolia. Feed down low, Southern Nazarene backing in on Chambers, goes up, missed the shot. Chambers got a piece of it. Loose ball picked up off the floor by Trenny. Coming the other way. We're tied at 48, by the way. SNU was an 8-point game at the half. Tie game now. Bright right wing, dribbles to the top, now down into the paint. Fakes. Looking now, bounce right side, going toward the corner. A couple of SAU players going for it, collided, but Ortiz able to get it out. Now Marley drives, and she goes up, and she's fouled by Hannah Giddy. Giddy to block Marley Bright. Giddy at 6'2". The shot clock was almost at 0. Marley drove to the bucket, went up for a shot down low, and drew the foul on Hannah Giddy. Giddy at 6'2", Marley at 5'4", and Marley Bright will shoot 2 for SAU. 3:34 to play in the half. The good thing about having bad officials is that they're usually bad both ways. That's kind of the situation, although it's mostly against SAU. Marley hitting 2 free throws for SAU. Or did she just hit 1? So just hit one. 49-48. I guess you missed the first one. I was too busy griping about the officials. 49-48. Snoo, work it left side. Now battered away by Chambers. Out of bounds it goes. One point, SAU lead. They've led by as much as 17 in this game. Give in left side. Crawford. Lob into Giddy. Giddy down low. Puts up. No good. Rebound to Stanford for SAU. 3:08 to play, third quarter. Serenity go lightly. In. Giving Marley Bright a little rest. Serenity's got 3 fouls. Give top of the key to Chambers. Uses Ortiz as the screen. Comes right. And we got a foul going against Southern Nazarene. Jillian Crawford. That's 4 on Crawford. So they're in the SAU in the bonus. It'll be Chambers going to the line for SAU to shoot a pair. Chambers leads SAU at 19 points. She hits the first of 2. 2:49 to play in the third quarter. Domino's post-game show coming up after a game. Then we got a men's game. Chambers hits both. Up to a 3-point advantage for SAU, 51-48. Nyberg in for Southern Naz, brings it into the front court. Give off on the left side to Hoffman. Off a screen, then gives back to the screener, Duncan. Gave it in, took it back. Now up high Hoffman. She feeds low to Giddy. Missed the layup and a late whistle and a foul. Oh, my. Crystal Ortiz whistled for the third foul. That foul, Trent May, the head coach of Southern Nazarene, talked the official. The foul call was made by the official farthest from the play that was closest to the Southern Naz coach, and he yelled foul, and this guy blew his whistle. Late after the coach yelled foul. Free throw for Giddy, up and in. 2-point game, 51-49. 2:27 to play in the third quarter. And the second also on the way. It's another thing about bad officials. They are easily influenced. Inbound go lightly. Comes the other way for SAU, or this way. Into the front court. Far side. Left of the basket at the SAU end. Give out to Chambers. Chambers comes right with a screen from Brockman. Dribbling down. Now kick out. Stanford's 3 is good. Riley Stanford connects. 54-50 SAU. Nyberg for Snoo. Give to Giddy. Beyond the right elbow. She turns to drive. And a foul called on SAU on that drive. It's on Eddie Trenny, her second. Hoffman stepped out. You talk about an illegal screen. That should have been an illegal screen. It was an illegal screen. It just wasn't called. They called it on the defensive player, Eddie Trenny, and Hoffman shooting 2 free throws. Missed the first. Now the second is good. 54-51. Made one of 2. Hoffman did. Go lightly, front court, up top, right to left. With a double screen. Now looks to give back. She does, over to Chambers. Chambers trying to come back right with a screen from Brockman and a foul. A reach-in foul on Nyberg. So that's going to send Chambers to the line for SAU to shoot a pair. Got a minute 39 left in the third quarter. Quay's first free throw, good. Carrie had a deal at Domino's for only $7.99, including all their one-topping pizzas, 8-piece wings or boneless chicken included. Domino's dip and bread twist combos, too, for just $7.99. Carry out. Chambers hits both free throws. 56-51 SAU. And what do we got? Oh, the 30-second clock didn't start. On the Snoo headed up the floor. Put it at 27, and Crimson Storm inbound in the backcourt. 56-51. Nyberg comes across. Bounce to the left elbow to Giddy. Giddy gives top of the key back to Nyberg. Now left wing three, gas away, short, loose ball on the floor, and we got another quick whistle on a jump ball. Chambers went down there, and then the Snoo player came in, and I mean, she did no more touch it than they whistled for a jump ball. It's SAU ball on the alternating possession. Quick whistles on the threes, 3 seconds, and the quick whistles on the jump balls. Go Whiteley out at midcourt with the dribble, looking for Chambers. Chambers comes out for it. Dribbles toward the corner, now back right again, and we got a manhandling of Jonna Brockman going on, and they whistle a foul on Southern Nazarene's Hannah Duncan. That's her second. And it sends Jonna Brockman to the line to shoot a pair for SAU. Minute 2 left in the quarter. The first free throw for Jonna is good. Jonna's a true freshman, 6'1". She's out of Morrilton, Arkansas. And she got the second one to go. A lot of rattle on that one, but it went down 58-51 SAU. Storm into the front court. Nyberg goes right to left. Bounce to Giddy beyond the left elbow. Dribbles off a screen down the left side. Picked it up. Kicks back. Around they go. Right wing Hoffman. Lobs again in low to Giddy. Giddy lays it in, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Hannah Giddy. It's on Serenity Golightly. It's her fourth. 49.5 left in the third quarter. And the free throw good. Golightly a three-point play, Giddy a three-point play. The foul was on Golightly. 58-54 SAU. Golightly brings it front court for the Lady Muleriders. Dribbles to the right side, double screen out top. Picks up, she's looking back left. Chambers comes around a screen and takes the pass top of the key, gives to Tremy left wing. Tremy to the baseline, cut off. Dribbles out, then dumps to Brockman. Brockman made a cut to the bucket, took the pass from Tremy and laid it in. 60-54. Nyberg, right wing, picked up her dribble. Gives off over there to, I think that's Gas away. Gave to the corner, takes it back. Now out top, driving Hoffman. And Hoffman was bumped by Addie Tremy. I hope we don't have to get a stretcher for her. Tremy fouled her so hard. I'm being a little sarcastic, can you tell? Hoffman going to the line to shoot two for the Crimson Storm. 7.6 on the clock. First free throw a miss. One more. That one's good. Made one of two. 5-point game. Front court comes Golightly. 3 seconds. Ahead to Tremy. Right baseline. Dribbles. Steps back. Pops. Shot no good. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Coach Matthews wanted a foul. Didn't get it. 60-50. Oh, wait a minute. They did call a foul. It's on Jordan Hoffman. That is her fourth foul. So they're gonna review to try to figure out how much time. They got to ice our shooter. Well, now one of the officials, the young lady, calls a media timeout. Well, no, it's not a media timeout. They've already had it. They got 0 on the clock. They're trying to figure out. They're going to put a little bit back on the clock. Tremmy's going to go to the free throw line, but there should be a little time on the clock. The foul was on Jordan Hoffman, her 4th. So Southern Naz has King and Hoffman and Crawford with 4 fouls apiece. SAU has Wilbanks and Ortiz and Go Lightly with 4 fouls apiece. So they've called 22 fouls on SAU, 20 on Southern Nazarene. So they've caught up with Southern Nazarene. Earlier they weren't calling anything on Southern Nazarene. Travel, foul, whatever, didn't matter. They weren't going to blow the whistle. But after multiple conversations from Coach Matthews, they finally started calling a few, and they've almost evened it up. Trenny hits both free throws. There's 0.4 on the clock. Hoffman took the inbound and threw it the other way, and it way well short. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 62-55, Southern Arkansas. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word: crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender, all one word. But then also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is 2 words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean. Sparkling clean in 4 minutes. We'll show you how. Get it clean as can be. Yeah, baby. Right now. Come on down. You will see a great wash. Breathe vacuum. Cool technology. Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Now with more locations to better serve you in Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas.
Well, I'm the home team radio announcer, so I'm obviously a homer for Southern Arkansas. But I guarantee you, neither one of these coaches is going to send a Christmas card to any of these officials. Neither one is happy. They are both griping at the officials, and they're both griping at the officials with very good reason, because they are really, really just that bad. SAU up 62-55. Southern Nazarene gets the ball first in this fourth quarter. Right to left goes King with a screen from Giddy. Now give left side to dribble into the paint. Crawford got between 2 SAU players, and a foul called on Chambers. So the Naz will inbound left baseline at their end. 9:42 to play. Inbound on the left wing. Now feed in low. Crawford turns off the window. No good. Crashing the boards for Snoo was Duncan, and she clears it out to the left side. Now bounce pass inside to Giddy. Traveled all over the place. No whistle. Missed the shot. Rebound to Brockman. Bright will come the other way. You can't move both feet on a pivot, but they don't call it. I guess you can do it if they don't call it. Out top Chambers. She goes left with the dribble. Comes back right. Wanted to pop it up top. Had a hand in her face. So over to Bright. 5 to shoot. Bright into the paint. Kicks to the left corner. 3. Trenny. It's short. And Southern Naz has handed Duncan down with it. She'll get it to King up the near side. Front court, drives the paint. Dump off in low. Knocked loose by Brockman, but Giddy got it back. Gives to the corner. Left side now out top, and around they go. Down to the right corner, back to King. She lobs to Giddy, right of the paint. 10 to shoot. Giddy backing in. Covered, gives out, right wing. 3 is good for King. Katie King with the three-pointer. Bright, down the right side, gives out to Chambers.
4-point ball game. Chambers backs up, now drives around a screen, puts it up on the run. It's good. Rattled and went down. 64-58, SAU. Front court, give left side. Crawford left to right to the free throw line. Picks up, kicks out, right side. Back left they come, then a bounce in low. Brockman there, so they kick it back out. Now up top, Duncan. Bounces into Giddy again, down low, turns. Shot blocked by Brockman, and she is whistled for the foul. It's her second. So Giddy is going to shoot a pair. 7:36 to play in this game. 2 shots for the big post player from Australia, Hannah Giddy. As I mentioned, two Australians in their starting lineup. And they're both tall Australians. Giddy at 6'2" and Duncan at 6 foot. Giddy missed the first of 2 free throws. I'd love to hear him talk. I love the Australian accent. Love to interview him. Another free throw on the way. It's in and out, no good. Tipped out by Brockman. It goes to Bright. 64-58, Southern Arkansas. Bright front court, give to the right corner. 3 there off the side of the rim, no good. Loose ball on the floor, and Marley goes down at the feet of one of the big girls for Southern Naz, Giddy, and ties her up, a jump ball. Marley didn't have to bend over as far as Hannah Giddy did. About 10 inches difference in height. In on the right side, Tremy was tipped a little bit, but she got it. Now gives to Bright on the right wing. Brings it out top. Now down the paint. She drives. In low. Spins. Shovel shot is up. No good. And Giddy is whistled for a foul. And she's just as frustrated with the officials as everybody else. But Giddy is whistled for the foul. I don't know. I don't know if she did or didn't, but knowing what we've seen so far tonight, or this afternoon, wouldn't be a bit surprised. But the free throw for Marley, the first one, no good. Now the second, that will go. Made 1 of 2. And Giddy's going to get a rest for Southern Naz. 7:15 left in this one. We still got a long way to go. 65-58 SAU. Right wing King throws left to Bay. Bay down into the paint with the dribble. Gets down in low, and Marley slipped in from the backside and got a hold of the ball. She's whistled for the foul. Bay was able to kind of pull it away, and as she did, they called Marley for coming over the arm. Well, had they been quick with the whistle like they were on other occasions, there would have been a jump ball before a foul, but that's not the case here. Bay makes the first of 2 free throws. 7 minutes exactly left in this game. She makes both free throws. 65-60. Coming out for the men's game, bring your jacket. I got to put mine on. It's chilly in this gymnasium. Wilbanks front court, right side with the dribble. Backs up a little bit. Pressure there from King. Now dribbles down toward the baseline. Down to 10 to shoot. Wilbanks then drives. She kind of lulled her to sleep, and then she turned on the afterburner, drove to the bucket, laid it in, draws the foul. The foul on Jenna Bay. That's her second. Count the bucket for Wilbanks, and she's got a chance to make it a 3-point play. 6:38 to play, and the free throw is good. 68-60. Wilbanks got the start today. Hasn't scored a lot. She's got 5 now. King picks it up left wing, throws out top. We got a whistle. A whistle away from the ball is called on Quay Chambers. Coach Matthews is coming unglued. Quay Chambers, this young female official
she has got to be not only the worst in the Great American Conference, but got to be the worst on the planet. That's what the note was that Jeff gave me earlier. And I believe she is. And the other two aren't too far ahead of her. But anyway, so Quay Chambers with the foul, and Bay will inbound from the left baseline. Out to the left wing to King. Get it in there and put it up and in. 68-62. Bay with the two for Snoo. Wilbanks front court down the right side to the baseline. Bounce across to the left corner. The pass was wide, and Eddie Trimmy cannot save it. So it goes out of bounds. That was the fifth foul on Chambers earlier, so she has fouled out. 25 points to lead SAU. Right elbow. Bay backs her way down, turns around, puts it off the glass, and scores. Jenna Bay with the two. 68-64. Wilbanks out on the left wing at the SAU end. Dribbles down toward the corner, now out top off of a screen from Brockman. Now gives back left to Ortiz. Ortiz drives in, throws across to Trimmy. Right corner three, won't go, but long rebound comes out to Bright. Wilbanks might have directed that to her. Bright left to right out top. Now down the right side. Stops. Defender went by, and Marley put it in. Timeout. Southern Arkansas. They lead 70-64 with 5:06 to play in this game, and this is Mulerider basketball.
Campbell & Company Insurance Agency, a division of Sunstar Insurance Group, has been providing insurance coverages for businesses and families in the Arklatex area for over 100 years. As an independent insurance agency, Campbell & Company represents dozens of A-plus rated insurance carriers such as Allstate, Travelers, and Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Campbell & Company can provide insurance coverages to a wide array of businesses, from log trucks to restaurants, as well as homeowners, auto, and health insurance. Call Bill Talbot and his team today, 234-6707, or stop by 409 North Jackson in Magnolia.
Know what's nice? You could drive to Whataburger right now, if you wanted to. Yeah, you could hang a Louie, talk to Reggie at the counter, and get a freshly made 100% beef double meat Whataburger with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies on a 5-inch bun. It's just the delicious freedom you have living in the land where there's Whataburger. Of course, some people aren't in that land. Wonder what they're doing right now. Probably thinking about a road trip. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Pardon me, I needed a drink. 70-64. Southern Arkansas, SAU, their top scorer. 49 fouls, and a lot of them called by that young lady that has no clue what she's doing out on the floor blowing that whistle. They're very bad. 49 fouls in this game. I just say 48. It's a lot of fouls anyway. A lot of fouls have been called by these officials. 48 is the count right now. Give left wing 26 on SAU, 22 on Southern Naz. Left wing is Hoffman. Lobs down low to Giddy. Giddy covered and kicks back out to Hoffman. Missed a three. Snoo the rebound. I think it was Crawford. Gave it back out to Hoffman. She drives, goes down. A foul whistled on Southern Arkansas, Eddie Trimmy. So 2 shots coming for Jordan Hoffman. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in this game. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Let's check on SAU baseball. They're playing Arkansas Fort Smith, leading 1-0. Second free throw good for Hoffman. 70-65. They're in the top of the 7th up at Hot Springs in the Mike Dugan Invitational. 1-0 SAU. Dribbling down the right side, Will Banks circles back out, gives top of the key to Bright. Marley goes right, dribbles down, looking to bounce out, does to Will Banks. Chloe will bring it up top. Now drives down the left side, blocked out of bounds by Giddy. Stays with SAU. 6 to shoot. Bright's going to throw it in on the left baseline. And she bounces into Ortiz, tracks it down left wing. Works away to the elbow, fires it there. It won't go, though. And Southern Naz with the rebound. King brings it front court for the Crimson Storm. Out on the wing, then a bounce in low. Turn around there, won't go down, and we got a foul on Jonna Brockman. Jonna with her 3rd foul. Southern Nazarene, and they know it, can flop on every play, and the officials will fall for it, as they did there. Crawford hits the first free throw. .351 left. Free throw number 2 is up and in. So it makes it 70-67. Southern Arkansas lead cut to 3. This is Lady Muleriders basketball.
Bailey's Body Shop is your one-stop shop for collision repair. They can do it all, from handling the estimate for you to getting the information to your insurance company. Owner Danny Bailey has been doing auto body work for over 40 years, and Bailey Body Shop is built on quality and trust. You don't have to worry about it. They're there when you need them. When you need collision repair, trust Bailey's Body Shop, 2416 North Vine in Magnolia, 234-3303.
Who's going to be our People's Bank player of the game? Listen after the game and find out. Bank on the go with People's Bank's mobile banking app. Check balances, deposit checks, view transactions, transfer money, pay bills, find the nearest branch, and more. Bank wherever you are with your local bank. People's Bank, member FDIC. Full court pressure by the Crimson Storm. Inbound to Will Banks. Chloe up the far side into the front court. The dribble still out on the perimeter. Dribbles to the left side. Coming right now. Lob over to Ortiz. Ortiz dribbles down the right side. And now to Tremy. Free throw line. Down the left side with the dribble. Circles at 5 to shoot. Clear trying to go out to Ortiz. Tipped away. Goes out of bounds. It'll be SAU ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock as SAU will inbound left sideline. Free throw line extended. Will Banks to throw it in. They haven't handed it to her yet. Now they do. Lob to Tremy on a cut. She put it up and in. They ran the inbound play with the lob to the shortest player on their team inside, cutting down the paint. And Marley puts it up and in. 72-67 SAU. Out high, Crawford dribbles down the right side and knock loose, and Tremy up with it for SAU. I don't know if it was knock loose or Tremy just reached in and took it away. I was blindsided there. But anyway, Tremy came away with a Muleriders ball front court, right on the right side, looking off of a screen. And we got an illegal screen called against SAU's Jonna Brockman. So that is her 4th foul. King pressured in the backcourt by Bright. Up to midcourt and across. Right side lob to Giddy, right of the paint. Turns, dribbles into the paint. Fakes, travels, lays it in. You can't stop your dribble and then change directions and step the other way without it being a travel. You shouldn't be able to, but you can on the GAC. Bounce off left side, and nobody does it better than Southern Nazarene. Give to Marley. Marley down the paint, throws to the corner, and a three there won't go. Rebound to Jonna Brockman. And Brockman fouled by Giddy. Giddy kind of backed into her there as the rebound was coming to Brockman. So SAU will inbound right baseline. That's only the third team foul on Southern Naz. They've gone back kind of like they were early in the game to not blowing a whistle against the Crimson Storm. Right corner, inbound to Bright. Marley dribbles. She needs help now after picking up the dribble. Now bounce to Brockman out on the wing. And Brockman's gonna hand to Wilbanks. Wilbanks down, bounce underneath. Ooh, Chloe dribbled or stepped on the baseline before making the pass back underneath. 3-point game. Snook could tie the score with this possession. King bounce to Bay out top of the key. Comes left off there. That's King again. Now up top. Crawford fires, blocked by Marley. Marley Bright came in and blocked it from the side. Jumped up in front of her. I don't think she knew Marley was there. Now Ortiz, now back to Marley in the front court. 20 to shoot, 1:18 left in the game. SAU clinging to a 3-point advantage. Bright goes left to right with a double screen. Now off to Wilbanks. Chloe goes back left with a screen from Brockman. Brockman drops low, couldn't get it to her. Now Chloe drives. Her shot blocked out of bounds. So they'll inbound on the left baseline with 1:01 to go. 3 on the shot clock. Bright throws in. Into the corner. Wilbanks up the baseline, bounce underneath, and it's a shot clock violation. They didn't have time. They only had 3 seconds. Too many passes with no time on the shot clock. So turn it over to Southern Nazarene. 72-69. SAU leads with 58.6 left, and Snoo is going to take a timeout here. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Stop by El Perrier in Magnolia for the best Mexican cuisine around. Start with an appetizer like their queso dip, spinach dip, or fiesta dip. El Perrier has a large lunch menu served weekdays from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Save room for El Perrier's mouth-watering churros for only $1. Check out their happy hour specials served 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. and try their flight margaritas for $8.99. For all the deals and all the specials, check out El Perrier Magnolia on Facebook. Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, loves serving Magnolia and all Columbia County. You'll be greeted with a friendly face and leave with the perfect smile. Dr. Payne and his staff are invested in their community with new dental technology like the iTero intraoral scanner. This new technology encourages conversations about your oral health, helping with patient understanding for your teeth and gums, and allows for new breakthroughs like 3D printed dentures that fit better and stronger. Get treated faster than ever before with Dr. Gregory Payne, DDS, 817 North Washington in Magnolia, 234-1115.
After the game, we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. You know, People's Bank will send you a text or email every time you use your People's Bank debit card. A fantastic way to protect yourself from fraud. It helps you keep a record of your purchases safe, easy, and free at People's Bank. Member FDIC. Snoo works it to the right side. Lob into Giddy right of the paint. She'll throw it out top. Now around they come. Left wing to Bay. Bay dribbles right with a screen. No advantage. Kick back. Back to the top. Then down to the corners. They work it right again. Then kick back to the left wing. Feed down to the baseline to Giddy. Giddy kicks back out. Left wing three. Air ball. But it came right down underneath to Nyberg. It was an air ball. And it served as a pass to Nyberg underneath, and Nyberg fouled going up by Chloe Wilbanks. So a chance for a three-point play for Nyberg. She can tie the score with 30.1 to go. That's the fifth foul on Chloe Wilbanks. She fouls out. might be able to hear the SAU fans booing the officials because they, like I said, neither team's happy with the officials, but SAU has had no home court advantage here today. And you're not supposed to have, but it's not supposed to be a home court disadvantage. Free throw's good. We're tied. 72 all. So SAU now will have to bring it up the floor. 30.1 to play. SAU will use a timeout. That will allow them to bring the ball into the front court. 72 all with 30.1 to play. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Martin Roofing has been providing the best quality in roof installation and repairs for over 38 years. Owner Larry Martin is not only a Tamco Pro certified contractor, but he and his team are licensed and insured and service South Arkansas and Louisiana within a 150-mile radius. So whether you're in Magnolia, Camden, or Spring Hill, call today for a free estimate. 903-824-2870 or 903-824-0827. Get the best today with Martin Roofing. At Price Tire Center, you're not only getting over 55 years of combined experience, but also fast and friendly customer service you trust and recognize. Price Tire Center is dedicated to South Arkansas and to providing you the best tires for your vehicle with financing options. Visit PriceTireCenter.com or call 870-234-6850. Price Tire Center, 1598 East Main Street in Magnolia, where you can get the best deals and even better wheels.
Well, even though the 17-point lead has evaporated, the Lady Muleriders still with a tie. They've got 30.1 seconds on the clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock, so basically they can eat the whole clock if they want. Try to score. I don't know if Snoo will let them. And then if they don't, then they go to overtime. Inbound, Marley Bright. Oh, knocked loose by King on the inbound. Knocked out of bounds at midcourt, so SAU will inbound there. And official is, did they call another timeout? Okay, they called another timeout. Or are they reviewing? I'm not sure if they're reviewing or if there was a timeout call. I think this is just a review. Check the time on the clock. It's 28.8 right now with 72 all the score. We got men's action coming your way next. Let us check on baseball. SAU up now 3-0 on Arkansas Fort Smith. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Southern Arkansas. As 2 hits for Matt Suzaki. He's got 2 hits, 1 run scored. Hill has scored 2 runs. Jaden Hill. He was our spotlight yesterday, and his dad was a running back drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs years back. He was backup to Marcus Allen, and then I think it was last year Kansas City he was the starter. Then after that, I think he asked for his release. Didn't have a great year. The last year as he was starting, he went to the St. Louis Rams and started off great. He was leading all running backs after 2 games. Then he broke his leg. And then the Rams got Marshall Faulk, so he ended up playing 1 more year, I think, with the Detroit Lions, and that was his last year in the NFL. That's his dad. But it's not the player that's playing for SAU, but it's his son. And anyway, he has scored a couple of runs today for SAU and has a hit. 3 RBIs. All 3 RBIs belong to Rosema, the Mulerider catcher. I'm looking to see. I don't see any extra base hits. There are any home runs. We've got some extra base hits. Matt Suzaki had a double and a triple. Hill had a double, and Rosema had a double for SAU. But Rosema has all 3 of the Mulerider RBIs at this point. They are in the top of the 7th inning, and SAU just scored again. As Abrego grounded out to second, and Muleriders scored another run. So it's 4-0 SAU in baseball. That's in Hot Springs. They will continue. They're going to play there through Monday. So if you're in the area up there, go by and see them play. It's the Mike Dugan Invitational. A lot of other schools in the GAC playing in it as well as the MIA and elsewhere. SAU inbounds into the backcourt. Marley Bright across the timeline with the dribble. 20 seconds. Again, shot clock and game clock just about identical. Bright goes left. Now down the left side, picks up her dribble, and she'll bounce it out to Ortiz, 8 to shoot. Down the right side, then a kick to Stanford for 3. Oh, it wouldn't go down, but Brockman runs it down, turns, and she's fouled. Jonna Brockman is going to go to the free throw line, I think. Brockman inside. Now they're going to review. The clock is down to 0. I don't know if they heard the whistle or to stop the clock, but Brockman was fouled. I don't know if they're looking to see if the clock had not reached 0 yet at that point, or exactly what they're checking. SAU softball team, by the way, playing. They're down in South Louisiana, and they're playing again today. They won 2 yesterday, playing Mississippi College at 3:30 today, and then at 6 o'clock tonight against the University of Alabama, Huntsville. And then they'll play again tomorrow. They've got Washburn University tomorrow. Looks like they'll play them twice. And I think they're playing them again on Monday. Softball. So baseball and softball season's underway. Baseball playing Southern. Hang on, that's basketball. Play Washburn tomorrow. They're in Hot Springs. Looks like they're playing them twice tomorrow. That was baseball. I thought it was softball, but it's baseball that's playing Washburn University. And softball is also playing Washburn University tomorrow. And I think SAU baseball is playing again on Monday. They are reviewing. Not sure exactly what they are reviewing. Again, whether it was because Brockman was fouled, but had the clock run out, I guess, is maybe what they're reviewing, or how much time should be left on the clock. Or could it be that the officials just want to ice our shooter? That could be it. They might want to ice Jonna Brockman. They finished reviewing, and now the conversation starts. I'd like to be a fly in that conversation. So they're going to... All right, apparently he called a timeout. Coach, after the rebound, Coach Matthews tried to call a timeout, so they checked to see if it was after the buzzer sounded or after the clock wound down, and they say it did. So they say there was no time on the clock to call a timeout. So that's the end of regulation. We're going to overtime. 72-all at the end of regulation. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Serving Magnolia and surrounding areas for over 35 years, South Arkansas Sales and Service Company provides the best possible solution for your home or business. Heating, cooling, thermostats, upgrades, replacements, and more. They are your local HVAC experts. You can count on their team to provide you with a solution to fit your specific needs. With 24/7 emergency service available, doing the job right the first time. For commercial or residential work, call South Arkansas Sales and Service, 870-234-5290.
So we're going to overtime. Southern Arkansas and Southern Nazarene. SAU is playing without 2 of their starters today. In Quay Chambers and Chloe Wilbanks, each fouled out. So they will not have them for the overtime. Jonna Brockman's going to jump it up for SAU at 6-1 against the 6'2 Hannah Giddy. As we are getting ready to start the 5-minute overtime, the tip up, and it's controlled by Southern Naz. Back to Jenna Bay, and she'll give it to King. And King with the dribble from left to right. Gives off right side to Crawford, then down to Giddy. Giddy with Brockman defending, give out. Now up top, Crawford gives back right, down again, down to Giddy. Giddy turns and spun one way, then the other, and they actually called the travel on Giddy. I can't believe it. She moves both feet every time she pivots, or at least every time I've seen her pivot today. And that's the first time today they've called the travel on. Stanford in the backcourt had to pick up her dribble, now gives off to Bright. Bright quickly into the front court to beat that 10-second call. Now to Stanford for three, got it. Riley Stanford from the left wing puts SAU up in the overtime. 75-72, Southern Arkansas. Give high to Giddy. Giddy gives out to Crawford. Drives. Shot blocked by Ortiz. She gets the loose ball, gives it over to Bright. Marley comes the other way for SAU. Front court behind the back. Couldn't get an advantage. Backs it up. Trying to use Brockman as a screen. Now goes left and down the paint. Drive. Layup attempt. No good, but a foul. So Marley Bright's going to go to the line for SAU. The foul on Katie King. That's her fifth. So she fouls out. Katie King does for SNU. She finishes the day with 7 points. That's a big loss for them. She was their starting point guard. Marley Bright at the line for Southern Arkansas hit the first. 3:51 in the OT, and Marley makes them both. So 77-72 SAU. Nyberg into the front court. Takes over at the point. Give to Giddy down the left side. Dribbles in, then throws across to the right baseline. A reach in, it's slapped loose. Got a foul going against SAU. That's Marley Bright picking up her fourth. That's the 54th foul of this ballgame. Nyberg at the line. Shoots two, the first up and in. .336 left in the OT. And another good. Made both. Probably going to have to hit free throws in this overtime to win this one. Into Ortiz in the backcourt. With the dribble, we'll give it back to Bright now. Bright goes one-on-one with Nyberg. She'll bring it across the timeline. Comes right. Brockman comes out, and Marley goes past, dribbles down the left side, picks it up, tried to bounce off, but it's taken away by Giddy. Ahead Nyberg, she gives to the left corner. Dribble out, now lob into Giddy, kicks out right wing for three. Bounced away, no good, rebound to Ortiz. Coming the other way, up the near side, going from my left to right. Now give back to Bright in the front court, out near midcourt. 20 to shoot, 2:50 to play in the overtime. Marley Bright started left, comes back right, now back left, now back right. 10 to shoot. Down the right side, she drives, tried to hook it across, it was deflected. Loose ball on the floor, out of bounds off Marley. Marley with the turnover. So it'll give it back to Southern Nazarene. They've got a chance to tie the score with a three-point play of either sort. Nyberg down the right side, front court gives to Hoffman, coming out to the free throw line, stops there, bounce into Giddy. Giddy changes hands, blocked by Brockman. Loose ball, and down to get it was Tremmy, and Tremmy is tied up at jump ball. Coach Matthews was trying to get a timeout called there, but it went too quick. So but it is SAU ball as SNU won the tip in the overtime. Inbound to Stanford in the backcourt with the dribble, looking for help. Running short on time. Bounce off to Ortiz. She comes across, keeps on going, gives out to Trimmy, left wing now to Stanford. Stanford comes right with the dribble, comes out the right side, and up top to Brockman, 10 to shoot. Minute 53 left in this overtime. Brockman gives to Bright. Bright, top of the key, going to launch a three. She got it! She got it! Marley Bright knocks down the three-pointer. Makes it 80-74. Snoo in a hurry. Nyberg, left elbow jumper, no good. Rebound Ortiz taken away, though, by Bay. Jenna Bay slipped in. She feeds in low to Giddy. Giddy throws an elbow, then lays it in. She threw an elbow straight into the chest of Jonna Brockman, and then Giddy gets the lay-in. 80-76. I just call it like I see it. Stanford front court off to Bright. That left elbow smacked her pretty good. Bright front court, goes right to left. Nyberg putting on pressure. 12 to shoot. We're under a minute, 55 seconds. Bright backed it up again, 8 to shoot. Marley coming right off of a screen, needs help. Now goes back left into the paint. Shot up, deflected. No good. We got a shot clock violation on SAU. Snoo stepped up that defensive pressure, and now Snoo's going to take a timeout with 43.3 to play. It's 80-76 SAU. This is Muleriders basketball.
Summit Health and Rehab, 506 North Long Avenue in Taylor, is a skilled nursing facility serving healthcare needs in South Arkansas. Short-term rehabilitation after hospital stays or long-term care with a 24/7 admission process. The private rehab suites can accommodate you or your loved ones. Summit's therapy and treatments are the best, and they'll prove it. Call Summit Health and Rehab today, 870-694-3781. Summit Health and Rehabilitation, 506 North Long Avenue in Taylor.
Have plumbing issues at your home or business? Leaking pipes, cracked pipe, clogged drain. Sounds like you need the experts at Wingfield Plumbing Services. Wingfield Plumbing Services offers expert residential and commercial plumbing solutions, specializing in repairs, installations, and maintenance. Wingfield Plumbing Services' skilled team ensures reliable and efficient service for all your plumbing needs. Follow Wingfield Plumbing Services on Facebook or call 870-234-1667.
Domino's postgame show should be coming up pretty shortly, or will we have another 5-minute overtime? We'll see. 43.3 left. It's a 4-point game right now. 80-76 SAU. Southern Nazarene has not led in this game. They've tied it. Tied it obviously at the end of regulation, and they've tied it at other times down the left side. Nyberg then throws it out, and around the perimeter they go down to the right corner to Bay. One dribble, then into Giddy, rather. She kicks left for a three, and it goes for Gasaway. 80-79, and Snoo, or is it, no, Southern Arkansas calls the timeout to get the ball into the front court. So a 1-point lead for Southern Arkansas with 27.8 left in this overtime period. SAU up by 1. This is Lady Muleriders basketball.
If you were faced with a major expense, would you have the money available? You might be tempted to look at your 401k or IRA, but early withdrawals can disrupt the benefits of compounding, which could result in a lower portfolio value in the future. Also, taking money from your traditional IRA and 401k before you're 59 and a half can result in taxes and penalties. An alternative is to take out a 401k loan or consider setting up an emergency fund in a liquid, low-risk account. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Patrick Dodd, Mark Woods, Laura Kroll, or Steve Hardy. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Want to get the most bang for your buck in 2025? You need a People's Bank CD and Companion Savings Account. Companion Savings is a savings account that pays 4.01% annual percentage yield. To qualify, simply open with a new CD. APY is effective January 1st, 2025, and is subject to change at any time. Call People's Bank for all the details. Member FDIC.
Well, here we are again. 27.8 left. SAU ball front court. 80-79. The thing is here, with the shot clock off, SAU does not have to score. Of course, Snoo knows that. They're going to foul if they don't get a steal eventually here. SAU to inbound. Ortiz, right sideline, into Tremy. Tremy's on the right wing. Double team. And a reach in and a foul going against the Crimson Storm. It's on Jordan Hoffman. Duncan, I think she was there as well. I think she thought it was called on her, but it wasn't. She didn't foul her. She was pretty much standing straight up. But Hoffman reached from the backside, so that's what the foul was there. So with 24.9 left in the overtime, Tremy's going to the free throw line for SAU. So 2 free throws coming. First, the Snoop coach is icing the shooter here. He's making a couple of changes, and he's taking a sweet time to try to ice Addie Tremy at the free throw line. Not a bad strategy if you can get away with it. Free throw up and in and out, no good. Well, that means that the best SAU can have is a 2-point advantage here. The second free throw, that'll go. Made 1 of 2. So the Naz will use their last full timeout. So that'll allow them to get the ball in the front court with 24.9 left. So do they go for 2 or do they go for a 3 and try to win it with a 3? Of course, they could go inside and try to get a 3-point play as well. We'll see when we come back. This is Mulerider basketball.
Getting your prescriptions filled is easy at Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Become one of their many satisfied customers. You can refill your prescriptions with Prince Pharmacy's mobile app, also with their website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy has a 24-hour refill line, too, 234-7292. Call before noon for same-day free delivery. They have a convenient drive-thru, too, at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
Again, shot clock is off. 24.9 seconds left in the game. It is a 2-point lead for SAU. So 2 obviously would tie it for Southern Nazarene. A 3-point play would put them on top. See how far down they want to run the clock before attempting a shot. Are they going to go right for the bucket, or are they going to try to eat some clock? Let's see. Giddy is going to inbound left sideline. In front of her to Nyberg. Dribbles right near the midcourt circle. Down to 18, 17. They're letting some clock run here. Bright's out there defensively. Nyberg comes left. Gives to the left elbow. Crawford, I think, backing down. And what do we got? I think we got a foul on SAU. Addie Tremy breathed on her and picks up her 5th foul. Addie fouls out. So that gives Southern Nazarene 2 free throws. Jenna Bay going to the line with an opportunity to tie the score. 6.2 to play. They got 60 seconds to put a new player in, and they're going to go with Golightly. Serenity is another one that's... She's got 4 fouls, but... Anyway, Bay's going to the line to shoot 2 for Southern Nazarene. 81-79 in the overtime. First free throw for Bay is good. 1 more to tie it. SAU still got 6.2 to go, though, and SAU does still have a timeout left. Second free throw good as well, and timeout Southern Arkansas. So they will take the timeout to get the ball into the front court and try to set up a play with 6.2 left to set it up and try to win this game. We're going to keep it right here. It's just a 30-second timeout. And don't want to miss it. Tie score, 81 all. Domino's postgame show coming up. Could have another overtime. We'll see. I'm just hoping that the officials don't take it upon themselves to decide this game themselves by doing anything crazy. That had stopped from this game previously, so we shall see. Some of the students over there in the front row where the SAU is going to inbound, the officials standing over there, and they're having fun with the official. And she's smiling, so I guess she's okay. Ortiz is going to inbound. 6.2 to play. Tie score. Inbound. Serenity go lightly with the dribble. Comes near side. Down the right side. 3 seconds. Turns. Shoots. No good. And we're going to a second overtime. OT number 2. Tied at 81 at the end of regulation. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Ask Shelter Insurance agent Gary Donfera about Shelter's life insurance options. If you're like most Americans, you spend over 8 hours a week in your car. So naturally, you want to be satisfied with its performance. That's why you need to know about Spittler Tire and Auto. Folks around here have been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for over 17 years. They have 10 service bays to handle all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, trust the experts at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
The fans get their money's worth today as we're going to a second overtime. Tied at 81. 53% shooting today for SAU, 24-45. Snooze 23 for 50, 46%. SAU's hit 8 threes. Snoo has hit 7. Free throws, 28 for 37. Southern Naz, 25 for 29 for SAU. So SAU shot a better percentage from the free throw line, but boy, big free throw miss. With about 25 seconds left in the overtime, that could have decided the game. Nyberg dribbles in as Snoo gets the ball first in the second overtime. Now right wing, now into Giddy. Giddy down, up off the glass. It's good. Hannah Giddy scores the 2 for Southern Nazarene. They take the first lead in this second overtime. Go lightly. They'll bring it up the floor for Southern Arkansas. Front court, dribbles to the left side. Bright comes around. Now they'll go instead up top to Brockman. She'll hand it back to Golightly. Left to right, now back to the right. Off the leg of Golightly. Got it back though. Now the dribble. Gonna pop it out top. It came up short. Run down though by Ortiz. Throws it across to Stanford for 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Brockman offensive rebound, and she's fouled going back up. So Jonna Brockman is going to the free throw line. Fouled by Hannah Giddy. Giddy fouls out. So, boy, the whistle-happy officials today have just whistled their 58th foul of the day. 32 on Southern Arkansas, 26 on Southern Nazarene if you're keeping track. Donna Brockman is going to shoot a pair for SAU. Try to draw the SAU ladies even. First of two on the way is no good. SAU's problem, a lot of their top scorers have all fouled out. Second free throw good. Brockman just makes one of two. 83-82 Southern Nazarene. Go lightly with pressure on Nyberg, bringing it up the floor. Front court throws right. Now they'll bounce it to the top. That's Bay. Bay with the dribble down into the paint. Turns, puts it up off the glass. Good. Jenna Bay scores the two. 85-82. SAU needs a score on this possession. Down to the corner. Bright now dribbles it out to the wing. Now tried to drive, not there. Gives back behind her to Ortiz. Ortiz works her way down. Dump off in the paint, but she threw it behind Brockman. And it's a turnover. It'll go to Southern Naz. 3:07 to play in the overtime, the second overtime. Lob out to Bay at the top. She gives to her right. Nyberg comes left, gives left, then back out top. That's Bay once again. Gives right. That is Crawford. Crawford dribbles down, puts it off the glass. Shot no good. Brockman clears for SAU. Needs help. Able to dump it off to Bright. Bright trapped. And she'll bounce it off the Snoop player Crawford's leg. It's out of bounds to SAU in the back court. So the Naz will put on full court pressure. They're going to match up with everybody. They're actually doubling up on Bright. Bright was able to get the inbound, though. Comes up the far side into the front court. The foul on, no, it's 10-second call on SAU. Did not get it into the front. So a 10-second violation turns it over to Southern Nazarene. New ball on the inside of midcourt on the far side of the floor. That's the right side of their basket. Give down toward the corner. As Duncan caught it, brings it out. Now bounce to the right elbow. Bay dribbles down, picked it up, lobs it out. They'll go to Crawford now at the top. Crawford will give around left wing. That is Duncan. Duncan drives the paint and scores the lay-in for Southern Nazarene. 87-82. Muleriders got to score. 2 minutes to play. Into the front court, go lightly. Right to left with the dribble. She drives, puts it up on the run. A foul. Missed the lay-in, but she's fouled, and she is going to the line. 5 fouls now on Jillian Crawford. She fouls out. Wait a minute. The two of the officials are meeting. They may change the call on who it's on. The other officials telling her, no, it wasn't. So now they're going to review and try to figure out if they called the foul on the right person. Really didn't know that was a reviewable thing, but with this crew, who knows? Anyway, after the game, our Domino's post-game show. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's. All of their one-topping pizzas, 8-piece wings, or boneless chicken, and Domino's dip and bread twist combos too for just $7.99 each at Domino's on East Main in Magnolia and at Domino's in Camden. So they changed. So they changed it. Instead of being a foul on Jillian Crawford, her fifth, it's going to be the first foul on Carly Gassaway. So really all that served, or the only purpose that served, was the officials, again, icing our shooter. They've done that multiple times tonight, too. We've had people going to the line, and then they've gone over and looked at the review for a while and iced our shooter. Let's hope that it's not going to have that effect on Serenity. She hits the first free throw. 1:51 left. Second one on the way, in and out, no good. And the Crimson Storm control the board. 4-point game, 87-83. Into the front court with the dribble, left side. Nyberg gives off over there. Now they bring it out top, and coming out to get it is Bay. Bay gives back to her right. That's Nyberg, no. That's Gasaway. Gasaway took it and drove it to the bucket and laid it in. 89-83. Go lightly, front court for SAU. Give off to Ortiz, right wing. Dribbles down the right side, spins in low, puts up the 5-footer. It rattles and falls for Crystal Ortiz. 89-85. Up the floor comes Duncan for Snoop. Trailing Nyberg, gives it to her. Works right, then throws it on a backdoor cut. Led Duncan too much. He saved it to the left corner. A missed three there. Loose ball on the floor, and we got a jump ball. So the arrow pointing SAU's way. It'll be SAU ball. And the backcourt down by 4, 89-85. SAU's got to score. But it's a two-score game. Front court comes Go Lightly with the dribble. Down the right side, she drives, goes up, and lays it in. Serenity Go Lightly with the 2, makes it 89-87. And a timeout on the floor. 2-point game. Snood leads 89-87 with 35.8 to play in the overtime. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Car dealerships are not the same. Hi, Jim Golden with Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden. The difference is we consider our customers part of our family, and families take care of each other. There's no such thing as an unhappy customer when you do business with us. And if you have a problem, we have a problem, and we're going to fix it. That's just how we do business at Jim Golden Ford Lincoln. Come see what it's like to buy from family. I'm Jim Golden, and I'll guarantee you'll like it. Come see for yourself what we say at Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden, where the dealer makes the difference.
Bring in the new year with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice. They do primary care, weight loss management, DOT physicals, cool sculpting, BioT hormone physicals, and more. They're open Monday through Thursdays from 8 till 4 and Fridays 8 till noon. Chambliss and Davis are accepting new patient applications with most insurances accepted, including United Healthcare. Remember, being healthy means being happy, and this new year, you deserve a little happiness. Stay healthy and happy with Chambliss and Davis Family Practice.
Well, how about an SAU steal and a three-pointer to win it? That would work for me. We got 37.2 on the game clock here in the second overtime. Got 30 on the shot clock. As Snoo's going to inbound left sideline. Duncan's going to throw it in. She does to Bay. We've had 3 players foul out on each team in this game thus far. 59 fouls have been called. Top of the key, Crawford dribbles to the right. Gives out on the wing. Nyberg comes out with it, 12 to shoot. Now she drives into the paint, then turns to kick back. She does to Gasaway. Gasaway throws to the left corner, and a 3 there is good for Bracy Nyberg. Makes it 92-87. SAU's got to hurry, down 2 possessions. Driving is Go Lightly. Kick out left wing. 3 won't go for Bright. And there's the buzzer. This one is over. In 2 overtimes, Southern Nazarene able to win it. They came back from a 17-point deficit. And that is their first lead right at the end of the, several times in the second overtime is the first that Southern Nazarene took the lead, and they win it. They came from behind to win it 92-87 in double overtime over Southern Arkansas. Domino's post-game show coming up. This is Lady Mulerider basketball.
Get up after a great night's sleep. Get the fitness machines, including the Peloton bike. Then enjoy a hot breakfast prepared by someone else. Log on to the Wi-Fi and get to work. Sound like your house? I'm talking about the Hampton Inn by Hilton in Magnolia. If you live in Magnolia, you probably don't need a room with all these benefits. So tell your family and friends when they visit about the Hampton by Hilton, where they will earn Hilton honor points. And nothing says you can't treat yourself to a night at the Hampton.
Hey guys, Lucas Cheatham here. Kick off the new year with the new you. My mom, Christy, and her team at Health Quest Therapy want to help you feel your best while knocking down those new year resolutions. Health Quest Therapy offers one-on-one care, dry needling, speech therapy, LSVT Big, physical therapy, and more. Stop by 1515 East Main Street or visit healthquesttherapy.net. New year means it's time for a new you. Stop by Health Quest Therapy today.
Welcome back on our Domino's post-game show. Carry out a deal for only $7.99 at Domino's. The Domino's dip and bread twist combos are included. 5 cheese dip and bread twists or cheesy marinara dip and bread twist for just $7.99. Domino's, East Main and Magnolia, and Domino's in Camden. 2 overtimes, 92-87. Southern Nazarene victorious in this one. Coach, there were so many players fouled out in this game. Coach Matthews joining us. It made it difficult toward the end. A lot of your go-to players normally in that overtime were no longer in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it made it really tough. I mean, especially when Chloe had got some early fouls. I mean, to be honest, between Chloe and Marley and Quay, I mean, they all got some fouls, and it changes the way we play a little bit. I thought we were really aggressive. I thought the other team was aggressive, and there's a couple calls that didn't go our way, but I mean, it's frustrating, but I mean, I love the fight of our team. I mean, that's one of the top teams. I mean, I don't know if you saw that, but you saw the celebration in the middle of the floor, right?
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means that they looked at it as a big win.
Yeah.
So we did a great job our last game against Oklahoma Baptist, and then the way that we played against them. I mean, I really like what I see right now with my team.
You came out with a good strategy. You made some changes in your lineup. You used Ortiz in the middle, where their post player had to come out and guard her. As a result, you got some good scoring from Ortiz. You made her play defense. You took her off her game a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, Giddy is someone that typically, makes it tough for a lot of teams. I mean, we kept her at 17 points. I mean, she played 43 minutes, but I mean, we were with the adjustment, Elena didn't get to play tonight, but tonight was a night where we needed to stretch the floor a little bit to make Giddy guard. That way, I thought it allowed some of the attacking lanes for us earlier on. But once again, when our 2 attackers between Quay and Chloe fouled out, I mean, that really hurt us.
Yeah, boy, you sure would like to have Quay there late to go to, wouldn't you?
That would have helped us out a lot. I mean, there are the aggressors that like to get to the rim, that can make plays for others, and without them on the court, man, that really hurt us.
Yeah. But I tell you what a battle again. They've been the top team in the Great American Conference, and you couldn't have them on the ropes any more than you did to stretch them to double overtime. They never led it until the second overtime.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's devastating a little bit just because, we worked so hard. But, I mean, this is the type of games that my team have to play in. I mean, when you play in a game as close as we did with SMU and we found a way to beat Oklahoma Baptist, the thing is, they now believe that they can play against anyone in the league, and that's what we need more than anything.
Right. Look at the rebound. I didn't even realize this. 35-16, you out-rebounded them.
But I know. But what's crazy about that, and we lost. You sit there and you're like, how in the world? But I mean, what do you do?
Well, 23 turnovers, and
23 turnovers will hurt you. I mean, we shot 53% from the field, 40 from the three. I mean, when you look at these numbers, I mean, that was really two teams just going at it, and they just happened to get the edge towards the end.
Well, I mean, I sat here and I know that the Southern Nazarene fans that were listening in on the live stream, they heard a lot of homering going on because they call like 23 overtime turnovers rather on our girls. They wouldn't call a travel on Stu. They wouldn't call a foul on them. They went long stretches, and so
and there was a lot of calls late. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
At the end, you called that foul on Addie to put them on the line on the overtime. I mean, that's 2 easy points. Oh, you just sit there and you don't know what to do, but you just got to keep moving on. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, Coach, heck of a game. We were here a long time. Double overtime, unfortunately, falling 92-87. But like you said, your girls are headed the right direction.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. They're fighting.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Derek Matthews joining us here after the game. Ladies falling 92-87 in double overtime. And let's give you the final number. Stu ends up shooting 49% for the game in that second overtime. I think on the stat sheet they've just got both overtimes combined. But Stu was 7 out of 13 in the overtime periods, where SAU was 4 for 7. Each team hit 2 threes. They were 4 for 4 at the free throw line. SAU was 5 for 8. So again, really, some of those free throws could have put them over the top rather than going to another overtime. Could have got them a win, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Didn't happen, and Southern Arkansas falls. 23 turnovers called against SAU, 10 against Southern Nazarene. There were multiple walks for Southern Nazarene that went uncalled. There was one travel called, I think, on Stu in this ball game. A lot of times it should have been called, but it was not. So anyway, let's get the individual numbers for you. Jenna Bay and Jordan Hoffman led Stu with 18 points each. 17 for Hannah Giddy. She was held to just 2 rebounds. She did have 4 assists, 3 blocks, though. 12 points for Jillian Crawford, 10 points for Carly Gassaway. Katie King scored 7. 2 points for Hannah Duncan, 8 points for Gracie Nyberg. So they had 3 players that fouled out. Southern Arkansas had 3 players that fouled out. They had to play the overtimes without Quay Chambers, their leading scorer, Chloe Wilbanks, and Addie Trim. 3 of their starters they had to play that last overtime without. Actually, I think they probably played both of those overtimes without. I'm not sure exactly where they all fouled out, just off the top of my head. But anyway, Quay Chambers, the top scorer, with 25 points, 18 for Crystal Ortiz, and 13 points for Marley Bright, with 5 assists and 5 rebounds for Marley. Addie Tremmy scored 12 for SAU. Chloe Wilbanks finished with 5 3-point Serenity Golightly. Riley Stanford had 6, and Jonna Brockman scored 5. And for our People's Bank player of the game, going to go with our top scorer, Quay Chambers. And again, boy, would have sure liked to have her in the overtimes. She scored 25 and 7 rebounds for her, as well as 3 assists and 1 steal. So Quay Chambers, our People's Bank player of the game. The People's Bank will make a donation to the SAU Athletics Fund in the name of our player of the game. People's Bank, the only bank dedicated exclusively to Columbia County. People's Bank, member FDIC. Men's action on the way. This is Mulerider basketball